Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nabila Mutiara Ramadhani. My student ID number is 172502661 from class 171A24. First of all, let us thank God Almighty for giving us health and opportunity to share our thoughts on this meaningful day. Today, I would like to express my opinion about Indonesia's new president, Mr. Prabowo and his well-known flagship program, Free Nutritious Meal or FNM. This program was created with a noble goal to ensure that every Indonesian child receives proper nutrition to grow healthy and intelligent. A vision that, of course, sounds wonderful in words. Finally, the dream of providing nutritious food for all Indonesian children is no longer just a plan on paper, or at least that's the hope. I truly appreciate President Prabowo's good intention in launching this program. Children who used to struggle to get some meals now have new hope. However, behind that good intention, we cannot ignore the fact that in several cases of food poisoning occurred during its early implementation. Quite ironic, isn't it? A program called Free Nutritious Meal, but it ended up sending some people to the hospital instead. I feel deep sympathy for the victims and communities affected by this incident. They didn't expect much, only safe and healthy food. Yet they become those impacted by a program that might not have been fully prepared. Still, I believe no program is perfect from the start. Every major policy faces challenges. What we expect is the government not only moves fast in launching programs, but also acts swiftly to fix mistakes. Because people do not need sweet promises, they need proof that doesn't taste bitter. As reported by Kompas.com in 2024 and Detik News in 2024, President Prabowo stated that Free Nutritious Meal program will continue to be evaluated to ensure it is safer and more effective. Let us all hope that the evaluation truly happens and not just becomes another speech that sounds impressive only to be forgotten once the applause fades. In conclusion, let us continue to support the government's good initiatives, while also having the courage to speak up when things go wrong. Because loving our nation does not mean always praising it, but having the honesty to criticize it for the sake of a better future. May the speech not only be a series of words, but also a reminder to continue to take care and also take an action. That's all from me. Thank you. Hello again. In this second part, I will explain the usage of modal in request word. First is, what are modal verbs? Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs in English that express 7 expressions. The 7 expressions includes possibility, ability, capacity, request, suggestions, obligations, and comments. Examples include must, shall, will, should, can, could, may, might, and many others. Second is purpose of using modal verbs in request. The purpose of using modal verbs in request is to ask permission or help politely without sounding commanding. For examples, give me your pen. This sounds like a command. Or, could you lend me your pen, please? This sounds much more polite, doesn't it? Third is sentence patterns. The sentence pattern structure for positive sentences using modal verb is subject plus modal verb plus verb 1 plus object or complement. For positive sentences, examples are I will go to your house tomorrow morning. I as the subject, will as the modal verb, go as verb 1, to your house tomorrow morning as object or complement. The sentence pattern structure for negative sentences using modal verb is subject plus modal verb plus not plus verb 1 plus object or complement. So you just add not between modal verb and verb 1. For negative sentences, examples include you may not drink milk if you are lactose intolerant. You as the subject, may as the modal verb, not as not, drink as the verb 1, and milk as the object, and if you are lactose intolerant as the complement. Examples of interrogative sentences such as may I ask a question, may as modal verb, I as subject, ask as verb 1, and a question as object or complement. Fourth is tips for using modal verbs in requests. First, add the word please to sound more polite. For example, could you pass the salt, please? So, add please at the end of the sentence. Second, choose the modal verb according to the situation. For example, can is used to casual situation, while could or would is used for more polite situation. Thank you. That concludes my explanation. Thank you for listening till the end. I truly appreciate your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.